Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today's Wednesday, January the 24th. We got 8 games on today's card. Very interesting games tonight, guys. I like today's card. As usual, we're going to break every single game down, do some analysis, try to find an edge in those games and come up with some winners. As usual, best bet of the day, an hour before tip-off, as a pinned comment, also on my Twitter, at Pick'em in the NBA Bets. Like the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's get right down to business, guys. Make some money. Let's go. All right, guys, up first we got the Charlotte Hornets in Detroit taking on the Pistons. Charlotte Hornets, 2 wins in their last 5. But, guys, it looks like they're raising the white flag. They just traded away Terry Rozier, and Mitch Kupchak, the GM, just announced that he's not done making deals. Looks like every player is available other than LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller, this year's top draft pick. So, guys, things not looking that great in Charlotte. They are coming off a big win, guys, in Minnesota, though. Detroit Pistons, 1 win in their last 5. They have been playing pretty good basketball, guys. The last 2 against Milwaukee. They did lose both games, were competitive and both lost. The first one by 5, the second one by 9. They're looking a lot better lately, guys. And even their previous one before that, just a 7-point loss to Minnesota. They beat Washington on the road. The team is looking a lot better. Monte Moore's going to make his debut tonight, and there's a good chance Cade Cunningham comes back. Now, guys, as you can see, I had them as 1-point dogs. They're 3-point favorites. The more I think about it, guys, I think this is Detroit's game to win, and I like them here with the -3, and I'm going to put 2 stars behind this play. All right, up next, we got the Timberwolves in Washington, D.C. taking on the Wizards. Timberwolves, 3 wins in their last 5, but on a 2-game losing streak. Lost back-to-back games at home, guys. A rarity this year for the Timberwolves. Lost to the Thunder. Okay, that's fine. The Thunder, a very good team, but the last one, a real bad one. A 3-point loss to the Charlotte Hornets. Karl-Anthony Towns did put up 63. Everyone else was just standing around and watching. At the end of the game, their coach called them out, called the performance completely immature, and that's what it was. Tonight, guys, are going to look to bounce back against the Circus. The Wizards, guys, 4 straight losses, coming off a 9-point loss to Denver. Played pretty well overall, but dropped another game. Currently, their record overall is just 7-35, 3-16 at home. Daniel Gafford is expected to come back. I don't see him on the injury report, so that should help because Minnesota does have a lot of size. Gafford should be able to help. Marvin Bagley, they got a couple of bigs. That could be a little competitive, guys, but I think this is Minnesota's game. Coach called them out. I think they're going to come in here completely focused and blow the doors off the Washington Wizards. I'm going to take Minnesota here with the -11. All right, up next, we got the Memphis Grizzlies in Miami taking on the Heat. The Grizzlies, 2 wins in their last 5 games, coming off an impressive win in Toronto by 8. But the team, guys, still with a ton of injuries. Trying to be as competitive as they can, but don't expect too many wins going forward. Tonight, guys, on the long injury report, we see Luke Kennard also is added, listed as questionable for tonight. The Memphis Grizzlies, who have been playing hard, guys, with a bunch of their young players. Won't be getting too many wins going forward. Tonight, 9.5-point dogs against Miami. Against the Miami team that has been struggling, guys. Just 2 wins in their last 5, 3-game losing streak for the Heat. They just picked up Terry Rozier from a trade in Miami. He should help, guys, going forward. He's actually listed as questionable for tonight. I don't think he's going to play. The trade happened just yesterday. If he gets in, that'll be a record, guys. I don't think any player has joined a new team and just started playing in 24 hours. So he's listed as questionable. I don't think he's going to play. Jaime Hawkins listed as doubtful. They're going to need him back soon, guys. Very important player from Miami. I don't think he's going to play again tonight. Now, guys, 9.5 points. Tough to lay with the Heat. Also tough to back the plus 9.5. What I'm going to do, and also what I did in the game against Toronto, I'm going to take Memphis on the team total under 101.5 points. I don't think they reached triple digits tonight, guys. And I'm going to put 3 stars behind this play. Miami, guys, we know is a very is a team that likes to play a slow pace. Don't put up a lot of points. They play defense. I think Memphis is going to have trouble scoring tonight, guys. Memphis under 1.5, 101.5 points. All right, up next we got the Portland Trail Blazers in Houston taking on the Rockets. The Blazers, 2 wins in their last 5 games, coming off a very bad loss, guys, in Oklahoma City, a game that they had won. They were actually up by 3 with, I think, 24 seconds, 25 seconds left in the game or something. Ended up dropping it by 2. They got complaints from the refereeing. They're also filing a complaint in the NBA for a timeout that Chauncey Billups was calling simultaneously with a double dribble that was called on Anthony Simons, actually on Malcolm Brogdon. And that cost the Trailblazers, guys. They dropped last night's game by 2. They were looking for revenge, guys, against the Thunder team that blew them out twice. They almost got it. Tonight, guys, coming in with a lot of complaints from the refereeing and a loss on the road, second night of back-to-back for the Blazers. The Houston Rockets, they got just 1 win in their last 5. The team is struggling. Back from a recent road trip, guys. They did win their first one back against Utah. Dropped their last one against the Boston Celtics. No shame in that, guys. The Boston Celtics, a tough team. Tonight, 10.5 points for Houston Rockets team. That, in general, is very, very good at home. They are currently 16-7. They dropped to 11, guys, in 11th in the West. I think this is a bad spot for Portland, guys. They're going to be disappointed from yesterday. Put in a lot of effort in yesterday's game. Tonight, Travel second night of a back-to-back. I'm going to take the Rockets here minus 10.5. Just 1 star though. Like I said, the Houston Rockets have been downtrending, but at home, they are a very strong team. Portland guys, usually on the road, when they lose big. Yesterday, I think, was just an exception. They had that game marked on their calendar for sure. Tonight, guys, I think they're going to go back to their usual ways, getting blown out. Let's take the Houston Rockets here minus 10.5. All right, up next, we got Cleveland in Milwaukee taking on the Bucks. The Cavs, guys, red hot. 8-game winning streak, 26-15 on the year. They're not only winning, but they're blowing the competition away. The last one in Orlando, 27-point win, guys. They've been beating everyone by double digits. The last 4 games have been blowouts. Even tonight's opponent 3 games ago beat him in Cleveland by 40. Of course, Milwaukee was without Giannis. Tonight he's going to be playing. They're going to be looking for some revenge tonight. But Cleveland guys, red hot. They are playing well. They're going to be without Tristan Thompson. He got caught doping. He's going to be out for the next 25 games. He was putting in some good minutes, guys, off the bench. I think the Cavs will miss him. The Milwaukee Bucks, 4 wins in their last 5, 30-13 on the year. You think everything's fine and dandy, great. They just fired their coach, Adrian Griffin. Hired Doc Rivers, wants some more experience. For those of you that watch basketball, you can understand that the team was winning, but they were a little dysfunctional, at times looked out of sorts. I think this is a good move for them going forward. Tonight, we don't know how they're going to react to this. You just never know, guys. The 6.5 points, this is a revenge spot. Also, they got blown out by 40. Plus, guys, who can bet against Cleveland at the moment? It's tough. This overall, guys, is a tough game to handicap. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to look for a player prop bet. I'm going to be looking at Chris Middleton, guys, over 15.5 points. I'm going to put 1 star behind this play. Chris Middleton went over this number in both games against Detroit. He's picking it up. I kind of like him to squeeze in there. Probably get maybe something like 17, 18 points tonight. I'm going to take him over the number in this game. All right, up next, we got my Phoenix Suns in Dallas taking on the Mavs. The Phoenix Suns, guys, my Phoenix Suns, 6-game winning streak, guys. They are balling out like crazy. They got the big 3 together. And they're just unstoppable, guys. The firepower is just insane on this team. Last game, they did struggle against Chicago. I've actually gotten a pretty good read on Phoenix since I'm watching all their games. I actually had the Bulls in that game plus the points. I cashed, but my Phoenix Suns won. That's the best thing, guys. Betting against them, against the spread. Cash in, and the team also wins. What better than that, guys? My Phoenix Suns are red hot 6-game winning streak. The Dallas Mavs, just 2 wins their last 5. 2-game losing streak coming off a 9-point loss to the Celtics. And we see on the injury report, we see some players on here, guys. Dante Exum listed as questionable. He's missed the last, I don't know. He's been out for a couple weeks. Might be back tonight. Kyrie Irving listed as questionable. He sprained his thumb, but he said that he's going to continue playing. He's listed as questionable, but I expect him to be in the lineup tonight. Luka listed as questionable with a lower back strain. This just looks like some injury report manipulation tonight, guys. I expect all these players to play, and if they do, the line will probably drop. I'm going to take my Phoenix Suns here, guys, on the money line. 3 stars, but way closer towards tip-off, guys. The line will drop. For those of you that do decide to follow me on this play and take Phoenix, I think the Suns, guys, extend their streak to 7 tonight. All right, up next, we got the OKC Thunder in San Antonio taking on the Spurs. The Thunder, 3 wins in their last 5, 3-game winning streak. We're very fortunate to come away with a win last night at home against the Trailblazers. They were on a long road trip, went back home for 1 game, and now back on the road. Looks like they probably didn't even unpack their bags. Just a 2-point win, but they did get the job done. Second night of back-to-back for the Thunder. The San Antonio Spurs coming back from a long road trip out east. Just 1 win in those games. We're competitive in the majority of them. Covered quite a few spreads in the process. We're giving up a ton of points, though, guys. Their last 3 gave up 124 to Charlotte, 127 to Washington, and 133 in their last one to the Sixers, where Joel Embiid got 70. First game back from a road trip, guys. Not an ideal spot for any team in the league. Second night of a back-to-back for Oklahoma City. This is a tough game to handicap, guys. As you can see, the line is fairly accurate. What I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to take the Thunder on the team total over 125.5 points. 3 stars behind this play, actually. You know what? The San Antonio Spurs don't play much defense. They give up almost 122 on average. The OKC Thunder, guys, I know it's a second night of back-to-back, but I remember watching one of Paul George's podcasts, and he talked about this when he was a younger player. He actually felt better on the second day. Felt like he could probably pick up some rhythm from the first one. So fatigue will not be an issue in this spot for the Thunder. I think it could probably even help them. It could probably even help them here, guys. So I think they're going to go on a scoring spree here. I'm going to take them over the 125.5. All right, in our last game of the night, we got the Atlanta Hawks in San Francisco taking on the Warriors. The Atlanta Hawks, guys, 3 wins in their last 5, but on a 2-game skid. Lost to both of the Cleveland Cavs. No shame in that, guys. The Cleveland Cavs have been blowing everyone out. And in their last one, a 15-point loss to the Sacramento Kings. Without Trae Young, guys, Trae Young is in concussion protocol. He's not going to play tonight either. They did have a day off, guys, so the Atlanta Hawks, whoever's in the lineup, everyone that is that played in the last game against Sacramento, should be in the lineup again tonight. The Golden State Warriors, guys, 1 win in their last 5, but they haven't played for 10 days. So we don't know what's up with the Warriors. We know one of their assistant coaches tragically died from a heart attack. They got 2 of their games postponed, so they haven't played in 10 days. Of course, rested, but also, guys, will probably be a little rusty in this game. I'm actually going to take the Hawks here with the plus 6.5. Just 1 star, though, behind this play because we don't know what's up with the Golden State Warriors, guys. How are they going to respond to this tragic death from his coach? And also, guys, the rust, they haven't played in 10 days. Let's take the Hawks here, plus 6.5. And this is what I got for you guys today on this Wednesday, January the 24th. We broke down each of tonight's 8 games on the schedule. With their analysis, we got our picks, and we are ready to go. Out of all these games, guys, I am liking my Phoenix Suns. I also like the Pistons, guys. I think this is a good spot for them. I think a lot of people are going to be catching the points with Charlotte. They did beat the Timberwolves in their last game. But, guys, I think they are raising the white flag, and it's also not good that their general manager came out and openly said that he's not done making deals. Players, guys, are going to be completely uneasy, not focused. So that is definitely not good. I'm also going to be looking at the Pistons. Those are the 2 games I'm looking at the moment, but we still have time, guys, from now until tip-off. So, as usual, guys, an hour before the games start, I will post my best bet of the day down as a pinned comment, also on my Twitter at Pick'emNBABets. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video right here. I'm going to wish you all good luck on your plays, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Later.